Late-night TV show host decides to perform satanic rituals and call demonic spirits to his show for the 70s audience. Late Night with the Devil. The movie starts by explaining how the 1970s were tough times, but people found comfort in watching Jack Delroy's late-night show called Night Owls. Unlike other shows, his program featured unusual guests. His wife, Madeline, supported him until she got sick and died in 1976. After her death, the show struggled, and he was at risk of being forgotten. A year later, on Halloween, Jack plans to revive his show. This movie claims to show the final recording of that episode, including behind-the-scenes moments. The show's spooky vibe sets the stage for Jack's promise of supernatural guests. Chris Dow, claiming psychic powers, attempts chilling readings. He falters, misnaming spirits, but strikes a nerve with a hauntingly accurate revelation about a family's tragedy around Jack. As he finishes, a chilling noise interrupts. Chris Dow's call for Minnie, leaving an unsettling aura. The host swiftly cuts to a break, leaving viewers in the dark, haunted by the unknown. During the break, he tells his producer Leo that Minnie was a secret name only he and his wife knew. Producer looks worried as he talks to him, while the psychic seems to be getting sicker. As the show resumes, the second guest, Carmichael, the conjurer, a former magician turned skeptic, takes the stage. His mission is to debunk Chris Dow's supposed psychic abilities and convince the audience that what they're witnessing are merely tricks. Jack supports Chris Dow by revealing that Minnie was his pet name for his late wife. Tensions escalate as magician and psychic engage in a heated debate, culminating in Chris Dow violently spewing black bile. The show hurriedly cuts to commercial as he is rushed to the hospital, leaving the crew horrified by the disturbing turn of events. The next guests are parapsychologist June Ross Mitchell and a 13-year-old survivor of a satanic church mass suicide, a creepy girl named Lily. She mentions a friend named Mr. Wriggles, who she claims sometimes appears. Skeptic magician immediately dismisses them as frauds, but the host decides to have June conduct a seance after the break. Backstage, he learns that Chris Dow, he's psychic, has passed away at the hospital. He instructs Leo to keep it quiet from the others. During the seance, Lily's appearance and voice change, becoming eerie as Mr. Wriggles supposedly possesses her. The demon taunts the host, hinting at a past affair with June and mentioning a previous meeting by the tall trees. As things get chaotic, she starts floating, and June ends the seance abruptly. After the break, the host challenges the magician to prove he can do tricks too. He hypnotizes Gus, making it seem like worms are inside him. He acts like he's pulling them out, and a big worm appears to burst from his head. But when Carmichael snaps his fingers, he is back to normal. Watching it again, Gus thought he had worms, but he actually didn't. Confused, the host chooses to replay the seance footage, confirming that all the strange events with Lily were real. In a brief flash, Madeline's spirit appears next to him, sending chills down everyone's spine. Suddenly, Lily transforms into a demonic force, wreaking havoc on the set. Gus's head twists to a complete 180 degrees. Carmichael is engulfed in flames, and June and Leo meet their demise. As chaos erupts, the terrified studio audience flees for their lives, leaving the host isolated. Jack is consumed by horrifying visions of his past episodes before confronting evidence of his involvement with the satanic church Lily belonged to. He realizes that his wife's cancer was a consequence of his success, despite her never smoking. In a heart-wrenching moment, Jack is shown lying beside a dying Madeline, who pleads for him to end her suffering. She is in extreme pain due to her sickness. He notices a dagger nearby, and, overwhelmed by grief, he plunges it into Madeline's stomach, thinking that he is saving his wife from torture of pain. Suddenly, he snaps out of his trance, only to realize he has fatally stabbed Lily instead. Shocked and horrified, he stands amidst the chaos on his set, hearing approaching police sirens. Unable to comprehend the magnitude of what he has done, he mutters repeatedly, "Dreamers stay awake," as the reality of his actions sinks in.